Hello everyone, it's a beautiful day out. Everything's starting to come up really good. A lot of weeds. There's some voluntary pumpkins coming up. I'll have to take them all out. Got some carrots coming up. You can barely see them for the weeds. I gotta get in here and till all this. Here's some broccoli. See, the weeds are taking that over. Some pepper plants. See how the weeds, these are Blue Lake bush beans. Weeds are just taking this over within like a week. You got to get in here and till. If you don't, you won't have anything. If you get lazy, you're not going to have nothing. You're going to waste all your time. You can see how the weeds are just overtaking this. I got a pumpkin patch down here. You can't even tell what it is. There's so many weeds in it. Anyway, I want to show you what my garden looks like with all the weeds in it. And I'm going to try to take them out. I'm going to sneak over here and see Thomas the cat. He's another stray that came in on us. He always runs from me during the day, and then in the evenings he comes right up to me. It's kind of crazy. How you doing? Huh? He's a bad cat. He always fights with all the other ones. I go to get him, he'll run off. Anyway, I better get busy here. You can see the weeds just overtook this corn patch. That's why it's so important to get the weeds out. I'm going to show you this tiller that I use. It's just a small little 3-horse. It's got the tines in the front there. I bought this at a garage sale for I think it was like $25 years ago. I've used it. I've had to replace the engine on it. But I like the front tine tillers. You can get in the rows, so it's pretty easy to use. I only use mainly a pointed hoe here. These really work great. In fact, I got 2 or 3 of them in case I break them. I break them all the time. I gotta fix them. Put a new rivet in there, but these are really nice. You can really get in, you know, to the plants. Like, I mean, you can get right in there. Right in by the plants. Where you have the square hoe, it's kind of harder. But these are really handy. You don't see a lot of these. I pick them up at auctions and garage sales, wherever I find them. The longer the handle, the better. It's less work you got. For planting, you know, sweet corn and use it for beans or anything. These are these little planters. I know these run probably about $90 or something, but I pick them up at auctions for maybe like $2.50 to $10. I got 3 of these. But really neat old planter. You just push it. When you use these planters, you got to make sure that the soil's really tilled up. So let's see if that, there you go, see that? How that drops them down. Usually drops 2 at a time. But you got different different discs for like beans, corn. So really neat planter. Well worth the money, saves you a lot of time. I want to show you my garden a few days later after I got it all tilled up. There's my pumpkins, pretty clean. Here's the green beans. Still got to get through them a little bit. There's still a little bit of weeds in them. A lot of work, but you know, once you stay on top of it, it makes it easier every time you do it. Carrots are really hard to weed. Onions are starting to form little bulbs. I always try to take the dirt away from them. Seems like it helps them. Potatoes, these are reds. Doing really good, getting ready to flower. Getting ready to bloom, looking really good. That's, I think this is like 30 pounds. Seed potatoes. I don't cut them, I just throw them whole in, about, you know, medium-sized potatoes, like 2 every 10 inches, somewhere around there. There's something here getting ready to flower. Want to get out here and get this done. Here's my tomato patch. Got them all caged up. I got chicken wire at the bottom so the rabbits don't get in and eat them all up. Delete the tops right off of them. Here's my corn patch. Just got done weeding that. That was a lot of work. Especially with the sun beating down on you. I got them all out. Looks like I'm gonna have some corn maybe if we get enough rain. I want to show you something kind of different here. People that garden are probably aware of this, but you know, through the years of gardening, sometimes when you're trying to weed your plants, there's weeds that try to look identical to the original plant. Here's a weed here, not sure what this is called, but it almost looks like here's the main sweet corn plant, and there's I call it like the mimic weed. It'll try to overtake the plant, suck all the nutrients, and then hopefully you leave it, you'll think that that's corn. Kind of strange, but that's just a weed. It looks like corn almost. Sometimes it's hard to tell. It is really hot and humid out today, I'll tell you that. This is June 14th, I think it is. Anyway, here's show you another one here. Here's one here. I've taken a bunch of these out already. I'm not sure what the heck this is either. I'm not a professional, I'm not an expert on weeds, but I just like to get them out of my garden. But anyway, as you can see, this weed here, it's in the pumpkin patch over here. It's not in the corn patch. And here's what the pumpkins look like. These were all around these pumpkins before I started weeding. It was almost hard to, in fact, I left a lot of them thinking they were pumpkins. It's just crazy. This shows you how intelligent plants are. In comparison there, they look pretty identical. These are all around my pumpkins. Pretty crazy. So plants are definitely have some type of intelligence.